Hey collectors, I just got this big box delivered and this is going to be a first for this channel because this is my first half scale piece. For those of you who have been watching my channel, you'd notice that I mainly collect life size, quarter scale, but I've never had a half scale before, so I'm pretty excited to get this. This is the Queen Studio Captain America half scale. I wanted to see what this line would be like and whether half scale is the right scale to collect. So this is a bit of a trial for me. They are going to also release a half scale Loki, a half scale Doctor Strange, and a half scale Hulkbuster, believe it or not. And they've also released some half scale Iron Man statues as well. So I'm pretty excited to open this, I've got to say. I've got no idea what a half scale statue looks like, what kind of impact it will have in my collection. So join me and let's open it up and have a look. Okay, that wasn't the easiest to do by myself, but I been able to take it out of the carton and just quickly show you the art box. It's a huge box and pretty heavy as well. Like I'm 6'3" and you saw me at the beginning of the video. It came up to sort of my higher part of my chest. So yeah, very nice art box. This will have two shields. It'll have the broken shield and the full shield as well. So let's open him up, have a look. Okay, I've taken it out of the art box. So you've got the instructions here on top. There's not too many pieces to this, which is good. And then you've got your certificate as well here. So this is one of the pieces that comes with the nice hard cover. So you get a nice cover for the certificate. Really nice. So they tend to do these for their life size and also looks like half scale bus as well. 263 of 6.99. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look. Looks like there's two layers here. We'll take the first layer off. And oh, there we go, the man himself. Wow, that's huge. That is pretty big. Let's have a look at the size of this. That's so this is pretty light. Not a lot of weight to this. Actually, not too bad. Yeah, no, it's not too bad. There is a little bit of weight to that. Obviously magnetic key, so it can't be too heavy, right? It's got to be secure. And we've got a few other pieces here as well. Let's have the other hand. Little plaque. And it looks like pieces to the base as well. And you've got the little brush there. So we'll see how heavy he is. Yeah, he's super heavy. He is super heavy. Oh boy, boy. Whew. Right. There. Just want to see what's under the next layer. That should be the base and the shields. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put him with the damage shield and then we'll have a closer look. Okay, and here is the half scale Captain America all put together. So I think he looks fantastic. He's turned out really good. I'm very pleased with this piece and I'll give you a bit of a close look now and I'll sort of tell you my thoughts. I think it's a well engineered piece. First thing I'll say is the whole thing is polystone, so there's no mixed media in the suit. It is all polystone, which I think's just fine. I've got him displayed with the broken shield. There is a switch out, which is the full shield. I've got that just over here. So some good weathering on the full shield as well. Very clever how it's engineered, how he actually pegs into his arm, but I'll show you that a little bit later. But yeah, I've gone with the broken shield because that's obviously the iconic pose from Endgame. I'll give you a quick look at the base. The base is quite nice. You've got this tiny little nameplate down here, which does come off if you don't want it on. But obviously you've got the keyhole there, then that looks a little bit silly. So nameplate needs to go in there, which I don't have a problem with. I don't mind nameplates. So it's obviously the rubble base from the end of Endgame. Some good sort of details on the base. You can see some good different color tones. It's mainly grey with some nice, I guess like brass, gold textures as well, which looks great. A couple of pieces do slide in. So you've got this piece here. That piece just keyholes in like that. And also this piece here as well slides in. But that's it. Everything else is already on the base. So yeah, good mixture of rubble, rock, steel. You can see here, just here, see some detail of some steel, like some foundation steel, which is in there, which is quite nice. If you like, it's funny, the longer you look at the base, you see more and more detail. Like if you really have a bit of a look, so obviously some pipes here and here. So just go around the back. Taking a bit of a look as well. So yeah, there's definitely lots of different elements to the base. See here as well, some more foundation steel there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with the base. And obviously you've got that elevated rock, so 1 foot does sit elevated. So we might as well stay at the base and we'll have a look at the feet. So some good weathering on the boots. You can see, some good dirt, some specks, different shades, some nice tones. Got the brown leather look here. I do like the buckles. I think they've done a good job with the buckles. See the way the buckles sort of come out, which is exactly how they would if it was real leather. See how it's all creased here. See how the boots crease. So some good creasing. I like whenever this stuff is polystone, I like the way they do, the creasing in the boots, because that's what gives it the realistic look. And they've done a good job with that. Same with this side here. See the specks of dust and dirt on the boots there. So I'm really pleased with the weathering on this boot. I think it looks great. Same with the knee sections here. See the knee sections of the suit look like they're all worn. Obviously, the amount of time it gets knocked to the ground. So some good weathering around the knee part there. See, there's some really good texture in the seat. Some ripples in the clothing there as well. You can see that. Yeah, but so the texturing looks really good. They've done a fantastic job. Up now towards his chest, where you've got the iconic star. Some really good details in the suit. See the straps here? Like these don't look polystone. They actually look mixed media. So some really good detail. I'm pretty pleased with how this has turned out. I'm going to show you the shield now. So I think the way they've done the broken shield, I know people have sort of complained about the edges here. I don't mind it. I think it looks pretty good. Some decent weathering on the shield as well. So I'm pleased how that's turned out. But I think the way they've engineered this and how it sits on the arm they've done a fantastic job. Because if I show you here, I mean, obviously looks like he's holding that, right? So that's strapped into his arm. You see there? But this obviously is magnetically keyed, so this comes out just like that. And you've got the 2 keys there. So when this keys in together, it obviously the straps on the back of the shield and the straps on his arm match up perfectly. Let's put that in. Look at that. Great, fantastic magnets in that. And looks like it's one piece. So well done, Queen, on that. I think you've engineered that really, really well, and so easy to do the different switch outs. I'm really pleased with that. To Thor's hammer now. So the hammer itself's got some good details, which I like. A little bit of weathered, bit of specks on the end there. So I like the details on that. And this down here is got a little bit of movement as well, which is great. So obviously they've done that so it doesn't break off. Just because this is probably a plastic. I'd say that's like a plastic. Now the criticism of the hands not being silicone, I sort of get. I do get. I thought they'd look worse than what they actually are. I think they look okay. I thought it passes to me. Yes, I would have preferred the hands to be silicone to match the face. But like when you look at that, you can see the creases in his knuckles. You know, he's got a bit of dirt there on his fingers. That doesn't look too bad, right? Like I think, I don't know, did I get a good one? I've seen other reviews and the hand probably doesn't look as good as this, but I'm really happy with this. Maybe I got a different batch, but I think the hands look pretty good. Same with this one down here. I can show you a close look at the hand. Like I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So maybe I did get a different batch. Look at the texture on that strap. Doesn't that look good? That looks fantastic. So much detail into that. Look at that. That looks like leather. Like real leather. It's incredible. Yeah. I'm really, really pleased with that. Let's get to the portrait. That's what we're all here to see. And yes, that is Chris Evans. I have got a miniature half-scale Chris Evans in my house. Looks fantastic. Look at those eyes. Jeez, I like that. That looks so good. Obviously battle damage. He's got some bit of blood on his face. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Really impressed with the ears. The ears look amazing. I'll just show you this side as well, so you can have a close look. Look at that. That looks great, doesn't it? And the back as well, like so the whole face is silicone, and even around the back, when you have a look at the back here, this here is also, that's all silicone as well. So the whole thing's silicone. So my first half scale piece, what do I think? Well, interesting, right? Because he doesn't go with anything. I mean, if I were to get the life-size bust, I don't think it goes. I mean, just looking at the Cavalier bust there, like it's, you know, putting a half scale next to a bust, I don't think works. I think maybe a third scale next to a bust would work. As a standalone piece, so phenomenal. I think you need to have, I think you need to keep going with a half scale line to have what you do is have just a separate half scale display, I think, in your collection. So maybe I just get the big three. Maybe I just get Iron Man, Thor with Captain America and just have 3 pieces of half scale. I think that'll look really good. But yeah, better than I thought. I was really hesitant to get into the half scale, but he looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. Really pleased to have this. I'm having to sort of go out quite far for me to get the whole piece in, because he's actually quite big. Definitely stands out in anyone's collection. So I hope you liked that look of Captain America. I've got a few more pieces coming in. I'm hoping to get life-size Catwoman from Infinity soon. That should be arriving soon. I can't wait to get that. That looks absolutely sensational. So listen, if you did like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And thanks for watching.